problem for affordable reagents and rapid COVID-19 testing. Well, joining us now to explain this new partnership is Cape Bio Pharms co-founder Tamlyn Shaw. Tamlyn, it's good to have you with us. Good afternoon.
Hi, Tavo. Thank you so much for having me.
We're hearing from the Minister even today in the briefing that we are running low on reagents and testing kits. Now, you've come up with this partnership. What is the significance of this partnership and what does it mean?
Yes, so basically Cape Bio Pharms is a spin-off of the University of Cape Town, and we are producing reagents for coronavirus diagnostic testing in plants. This technology is Cape Town. They have developed it over the last 20 years, and luckily through a grant from DTI THRIP, we have been able to set up this company. So this global initiative has actually been initiated by us here in Cape Town, and we are partnering with other big biotech companies around the world who are also producing these proteins in plants. And we believe we're stronger together as a network, and we can all work together to develop this technology further. So basically what we are doing is we are making the spike proteins on the outside of the virus. And these spike proteins we can sell to local diagnostic test kit manufacturers. There are 3 we are working with currently here in Cape Town, and we are looking to partner with more around the country. And these proteins then go onto these rapid test kits that can tell you if you have antibodies against the virus and have therefore been exposed to the virus, which I think will be very helpful going forward to be able to do large-scale testing within South Africa. These test kits will give you a result in about 15 minutes from a finger prick of blood. So I think this is quite feasible for the large-scale testing that will be needed going forward.
So it's very serology testing is, Tamlyn, as compared to other testing that is done.
Yes, good question. So there's PCR-based testing, which is the gold standard currently. PCR will tell you if you have the virus in your blood. So it basically detects the RNA, the viral genetic material, and tells you, are you infectious? Could you pass this to someone else? So this is very, very important. And then serology testing is basically looking at your blood and seeing, are there antibodies in your blood showing that you have been infected with the virus and your body has mounted an immune response? And these antibodies in your blood could potentially tell us who might be immune to the virus going forward. This would be especially important for healthcare workers. But unfortunately, the virus is still so new. We can't say that 100% it gives you immunity, but the theory does suggest that it would. This is how vaccines normally work. So yeah, they are both needed. Both types of testing are needed right now.
So talk to us then about this particular plant that you are using in these antigens, so to speak.
Yes, so it's a cousin of tobacco. It comes from Australia. And this plant has been used by scientists for the last 20 years to express proteins in. The plant acts as almost a little bioreactor factory. We tell it what protein to make, basically. We take the genetic code for whatever protein we want to make, so the DNA. We put that DNA into bacteria. The bacteria grows up over about a week. And then we basically dunk the plants upside down in the bacterial solution and do a vacuum infiltration into the plant. So this puts the gene into the plant recognizes it and makes the protein for us. So the plants are actually very smart and they can do this extremely well. And this is a perfect technology for South Africa and for Africa. It's a lot more affordable than the other methods of making proteins for these test kits. And to make more, we can just grow more plants. So we're really trying to expand our facility as much as possible to really meet this demand for the country.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because part of what the minister is lamenting is the price of these test kits. So does this ensure, in a sense, that we have a faster testing regime, a broader testing regime, an effective testing regime, but a cost-effective one as well?
Exactly, Thabo. So to make these proteins costs a lot less using the plant-based system. And we are going to try to ensure that the end price is a lot more affordable. PCR testing is still very, very much needed, but this does require expensive equipment. If we could make these test kits affordably and distribute widely, we could test repeatedly, and it could give us a really good picture of the infection rate in the country, who has previously been exposed to the virus. A lot of people are asymptomatic, so they don't even know they've had it. So it'd be really good to test and see. So basically, yes, that is our intention, to translate the cost effectiveness of the platform into the test kits in the end.
Tamlyn Shaw, all the best with your partnership. Sounds like a good move.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Right,
Thanks for having me.
All right, that's Tamlyn Shaw, that she is part of this biotech partnership that is going to use plant-based technology to assist with the testing for COVID-19.